Ever wondered where neediness comes from? Most women think of neediness as simply a strong desire to have a great relationship. But actually, this is pretty far from the truth. Think about it. Most people would love to have a great relationship that works for them, and yet they're about as far from needy as you can get. So clearly there's a lot more to neediness than simply wanting to be in a relationship. Sound confusing? Think again. Hi, and thanks for checking in with MeetYourSweet.com. Today I'm going to give you a how-to on how to blast that neediness out of your life for good. Here's the deal. Genuine love can't be cultivated or sustained in an environment of fear. If you want to create love, you've got to look at what's motivating you to do so. Are you motivated by negative emotions like fear and doubt? For example, a fear of being permanently single or a fear of growing old alone? Doubt that you'll ever find a man of your dreams? Or if you're already in a relationship, fear that they'll lose interest in you, fear that the relationship will end, or doubt that you'll really go the distance with this person. Stop right there. If you want to create the relationship of your dreams, then motivations of fear and doubt must be replaced by motivations of trust and love. Here's some food for thought. How you feel about yourself is what determines your motivations. People who are motivated by doubt and fear almost always have really low perceptions of themselves and don't have a lot of love and acceptance for who they really are. Consider this piece of information. How you feel about yourself is what determines your motivations and ultimately the quality and nature of the relationships that you attract. Everything you do, feel, think, and say is colored and fed by your own perception of yourself. Now, what I'm about to say next might sound a little California New Agey, but try to keep an open mind because it's important stuff and I can vouch for its effectiveness firsthand. Without self-love, you have no ability to attract the kinds of relationships you really want. Ever heard of the phrase, "the hungry don't get fed"? Well, that absolutely applies here. Most of us would love a fantastic relationship with our very own dream man or woman. And of course, it's natural and totally fine to want that. But when the desire is fueled by a big, black, gaping hole of neediness and an inability to value and feel good about ourselves, that's just not an attractive quality, and in fact will ensure you don't get what you want. It's one thing to want a great relationship, it's quite another to feel like you need one. And ironically, the people that need a relationship the most are actually creating and sustaining their own isolation. And here's the reason why. When you refuse to provide for yourself what you want from others, you actually drive them further away. Here's how it usually works. You're feeling disconnected from your own worth and power, which makes you feel alone and scared. This causes you to reach out to others and desperately grasp out for that kind of support and acceptance from other people, such as men, that you're not providing for yourself. This is neediness and it's an effective turnoff. Look, I'll say it straight up. Nobody wants the responsibility of boosting someone else's self-esteem straight off the bat. Nobody wants to sign up for a relationship that's going to feel like a big old boulder of need and obligation on their shoulders. Trust me, if you're out for a quality relationship, the kind of guy you'd most love to attract is going to be driven right away the moment he senses that, rather than just being out to have a great time and enjoy him for who he is. You want him to help you feel whole. A quick reminder, when you embrace the motivations of fear and doubt, you lose out on your chance of love. To get past this block, you need to make a conscious decision to connect yourself to the intentions and lifestyle that will open you up to the kind of relationships and men that you really want. But there's no need to panic. You don't have to remain stuck in a rut of neediness forever. To save yourself from the neediness trap, all you need to do is start focusing on yourself first. Stop seeking validation and approval from others and focus on giving priority to feeling truly comfortable and happy in your own skin. Decide to let go of fear and doubt and live with self-acceptance, courage, and self-reliance. The true meaning of independence is the ability to feel whole in yourself, and that is something that's going to pump up your irresistibility muscles like never before. Above all, letting go of fear and doubt and choosing to live with courage and self-acceptance is absolutely critical if you want to attract the experience of real love into your life. Without strength of character, you're never going to attract the men and relationships of your choice, simply because neediness and lack of self-worth actually drive men away. Here's one last fact that'll get your mind worrying. The relationships in your life are like mirrors of attitude that you hold up towards yourself. Your attitude towards yourself is what will determine the nature and quality of the relationships you attract. To get your love life on track starting right now, focus on loving yourself first, and everything else will fall into place. It's an incredibly healthy and transformational way to live your life, and I can absolutely vouch for it personally too. You know what happened when I brought into being truly healthy from the inside out? I met the man of my dreams very quickly indeed. And if it can work for me, trust me, it can work for you. For more practical tips on how to put this suggestion to work in your life starting today, do me a favor and check out www.meetyoursweet.com/women. This is your access point for getting a real healthy, fun love life that works for you. And you'll see the dividends pay off in all your relationships, including the one you have with yourself. Thanks for checking in.